Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's me again. I'm back, and this time I'm reviewing Tactical Breach Wizards. Do you like wizards? Do you like to defenestrate people? Don't worry, the game will make sure you know what that word means. Do you like strategy games with tactical turn based combat? I know I do. I've played some pretty great ones. And now I have another one to add to the list. In Tactical Breach Wizards, you play as a ragtag group of wizards who band together to stop a nefarious plot by, you guessed it, another wizard. The gameplay loop is a simple and elegant one. You breach a room and proceed to complete the objectives of that room. These objectives vary from defeating all the enemies to reaching a certain area to surviving a set number of turns and so on. The turn-based combat works in phases. You have the action phase, where your team moves and shoots and you can freely rewind and go back and change your actions. You have the foresee phase where the enemies attack. The enemies' attack plans are shown to you at all times, like in Into the Breach. If you haven't played that game, then play it ASAP. It's really fucking good. But I digress. So you can plan your actions according to what the enemies will do. You can still rewind in this phase, so if you don't like the outcome, you can go back and adjust your tactics. Then you have the enemy turn phase where the enemies move and make new plans for the next round. I like how the phase system and the rewinding ability work because it gives you plenty of leeway to experiment with various tactical approaches. And speaking of various tactical approaches, we have a lot of them. Each wizard in your team has their own unique and varied abilities, so you have plenty of options, which is always a good thing in any kind of strategy or tactical game. As you progress, your wizards will level up and unlock new abilities, and you gain points you can spend on unlocked perks that modify your abilities to make them stronger and more versatile. The game does a good job of ramping up the complexity of encounters as more wizards join your group and as you unlock more abilities. But I found basic completion of levels to be pretty easy. Completing the basic objectives, not too difficult for the most part for most levels. So it's a good thing that there are optional objectives on each level that are unique to each wizard, and completing these will grant confidence points that can be used to unlock different costumes for your team. I always went for these objectives and completed most of them because it made you make the most of your team's abilities and made the game more fun and challenging. Not to mention you can unlock cool costumes, so what's not to like? Alright, moving on. The story was good enough. A group of eccentric characters band together to stop someone from doing something bad. You know, pretty standard. The setting is decent. It's basically just regular human society, but everyone is a wizard. Like, there's a guy who's named Steve, who everyone hates, who's like a traffic cop, I guess. He throws like traffic at you, ghost traffic. I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. But the writing in this game is fucking hilarious. The banter between the characters had me cracking up constantly. They were always psychoanalyzing each other or talking shit to each other. It was great. The humorous writing and characters definitely carry the story. The art direction and graphics are solid. The one thing I think would go a long way to make the game better and make the combat feel better is better animations for attacks and deaths. Something with a bit more flair, a little bit more ambition and style would be nice. But that's a relatively minor criticism. Overall, I thought Tactical Breach Wizards was pretty damn good. There are plenty of interesting, well-designed tactical challenges and a nice variety of tools at your disposal to approach them. The game is fucking funny, so if you like good strategy games and good humor, I would definitely recommend you check it out. And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.